Hidden along the banks of the Danube lies one of Europe's most underrated gems, Bratislava, Slovakia. Today we're exploring a city that often gets overlooked but has a vibe all in its own. From hilltop castles and charming old streets to cozy cafes and beautiful river views, Bratislava is full of surprises. And of course, we'll be trying some local food along the way. So sit back and travel with me as we dive into Slovakia's capital. Good morning from Bratislava, Slovakia, and country number 133. Our first stop in the city is the Bratislava Castle, and it's a symbol of the country. And yes, as you can see, we have to walk up the steps to this hill, which has been inhabited, the hill itself, since the Stone Age. So let's go. So entering the grounds of the castle is free. You can walk around in the gardens and outside. And also, actually, in 1811, the castle burned down by accident, and it stood empty here until 1953 when it was reconstructed. So actually, the current building is quite new. This castle was strategically placed here because you could actually get a view over 3 countries. So from here on a clear day, you should have visibility or sights towards Austria and Hungary. And in addition to that, people often refer to the construction or the architecture of this building that looks like an upside down table. We have now made it to the old town hall, which is also now a museum, and the entrance fee to see all of the exhibitions and also to get up into the town hall tower is €8, and if you only want to visit the tower itself, it's €4. But I highly recommend, because from this tower you have a 360-degree view over the old town of Bratislava, and as you can see as well, we can also see the castle in the background, the cathedral, and yeah, lots of sights. It is now lunchtime, and we have made it to a restaurant called the Bratislava Flagship Restaurant, and it's really cool because this used to be a old monastery and hospital, and the interior is really cool, and getting here was a bit of a maze. And today we're trying some traditional Slovaki food, and here we have the national dish bryndzové halušky, which is tiny small potato dumplings mixed with sheep cheese and topped with crispy bacon. And then we also have a bryndzové pyroj, which is a potato-filled dough pocket, similar to a pirog, stuffed with also the sheep cheese and on top with sour cream and bacon. So and then in addition to that, we also have a garlic soup in a bread bowl. So let's dig in. As you can see, the river Danube runs through the city of Bratislava, and there are lots of bridges connecting both sides of the city. And now the skies have cleared and we can finally see the castle clearly up in the hill. And yeah, very nice view from here. local dessert you have to try is the Bratislava roll. And there are different fillings. Either there is poppy seed or you have walnut. So we got the walnut one, and it's like a pastry. And as you can see, it's like walnut inside. And we are at Pressburg Bagel, which have been doing this pastry since 1819. So let's try. It is now the next day, and we have crossed the border over from Bratislava to Vienna in Austria. So first thing is, I don't have any documented proof as an adult of being in Austria, so I am gaining that for the country count. But in addition to that, it's cheapest and easiest to fly in and out of Vienna to go to Bratislava, just because the Vienna airport is bigger and has more flights and is cheaper. And we took the RegioJet bus from Bratislava to Vienna city center. It took about an hour and a half and cost about €5, so that was very reasonable. And now we're just making the most out of exploring a bit of Vienna before heading to the airport to fly out of here. So let's check out some sites here in Vienna.